Now, okay, we have to pay taxes, for all the things that we are getting, from roads to bridges to everything. We need to pay taxes. But there is always that option where we can reduce our taxes, right? The amount we are paying.
Yeah.
How's that? How does that work?
So when you do your tax return,
Mm-hmm.
you can claim so many deductions. For example, like uniform,
Mm-hmm.
laundry, shoes, car expenses, travel expenses, self-education expenses, phone expenses, and now it is very popular working from home expenses like
Mm-hmm.
electricity, internet, or there's a shortcut method as well. So you can claim
Mm-hmm.
0.8 cents per hour
Mm-hmm.
while working while working from home.
Mm-hmm.
So these kind of expenses make your taxable income lower, and you have to pay less tax than it used to be. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there are particular things that you can claim, whatever expenses that has been happened in your work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it?
So
Mm-hmm. You were about to say something?
yeah, sorry. I was about to say that, yeah, I think, and it's always good to keep all the receipts and
Mm.
all the proof that you have bought something for your work purpose, and so that you can claim the maximum amount you have incurred while working,
Mm-hmm.
and um, to reduce your taxable income. Yeah.
Yeah, so anything expenses that I think it's more possible when you're working in ABN rather than in TFN, because
Yeah.
there are limited things you can do with a TFN. Like, you're working with someone else, so whatever the uniform maybe, transport maybe, there are like smaller things. But when you go into ABN, I think we have more options with that, right?
Yeah. So even in that case,
Mm-hmm.
I would I mean recommend everyone to keep all the receipts
Mm-hmm.
so that we can claim the actual expenses in ABN, and why we can claim expenses in a higher amount in ABN is because
Mm-hmm.
ABN is we use ABN to operate the business. So
Mm-hmm.
operating a business and getting paid salary, um, I mean, has more expenses than getting paid as as an employee. So
Mm-hmm.
then you can claim more expenses in ABN, and yeah.
I think that works as a good way to reduce taxes. Like, again, it's not possible being a student actually. But you could do it after you are in your TR or something like that. Where if you want to pay less taxes, maybe start a business.
Yeah, but you can't actually claim the false expenses, so it
Mm,
must be related to your work, and it should be directly related to your work.
mm,
Then you can claim, and you must have a proof, and if ADO audits you,
mm,
and if you provide the proof, if you couldn't provide the proof at that time, so they will fine you, and
mm,
there's some obligations after that. So I think it's better. It is better to keep all the receipts and all the proof. So
mm,
yeah, and also it is always good to claim
mm,
whatever is legal. So
mm,
you can contact your taxes and financial advisor, or also if you want to do by it yourself, you can check it in ato.gov.au for all
mm,
the information. And so please claim whatever you can,
mm.
and whatever is legitimate, so that ATO won't audit you in future.
Yeah, I think we're just lazy to keep on visiting the websites of ATO and checking everything. Instead, we would
Yeah,
just pay it. But
yeah.
that's not.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and ATO website has so many information. Anyone can get overwhelmed with the information.
Exactly.
There's so many information out
Where do we find the exact thing that we need for? We don't find it. It's hard to find it there, and that's why we need a tax agent, I guess.
there.
But
That's why we are here.
mm-hmm.